I'm hot. And even though I got up really early in the morning to try to do the post-hole digging for the mailbox, got up early in the morning before the sun was, while it was light, before the sun come up, it's still so humid. Even though we live in North Carolina where it's not supposed to get quite this hot, it's going to be 100 today. So, but in the morning, even though the humidity is 60%, it's in the 70s, but it's just still, once you're working, it's really hot. And so you dig, and I'm digging this post hole, and I spend like a half hour, 45 minutes, and I've only got a couple inches because there's so many rocks that I'm trying to dig through. And I go, and I had to keep coming in the house, sweating, sweat dripping off. It's getting all on the inside of your glasses. Sweat's dripping all over the floor. Just cool off just for a second. Go back out, dig some more. And I thought, I can't do this, Lord. I'm going to have to stop because the sun's going to be high here. The sun's going to be shining on me. I'm going to be really hot. I'm going to have to stop. And then all of a sudden I realized suddenly it was a little bit easier. It was, it got past the rocks into the dirt. And so suddenly I could dig like every jab of the post hole digger right there. Every jab of the post hole digger was going like an inch or two. And so like within 10 minutes, I was completely done, had a 2-foot hole dug. It was fantastic. All I had to do was get through the rocks. I didn't know that. I thought it was all rocks, but it wasn't. So then I come back here, sit on the back step, and I'm burning up hot, and I'm dripping sweat, dripping sweat, dripping sweat. And when you sit down, when you're really, really hot, I learned something, that you continue to heat up even after you've stopped. But then, after a minute, you start cooling off, and it completely changes. The super heat that you feel, if you'll just chill for a minute, then the sweat, the natural evaporation and the sweat that the Lord built into our bodies starts to do its job. Your skin starts to cool off, and like 5-10 minutes later, I was actually getting a little chill, completely different from the burning up hot sweat. And isn't that how it is with every day and with our families, where you think you can't get through the rocks? It's just all rocks. I'm not going to make it. But if you can just get past the rocks, then the digging and the work can become so much smoother. It's not all rocks. And then when you're really hot, and it's really hot, and it's really hot in the conversation or the thing that you're thinking or the things that you want to say, and you don't think you can stand it any longer, if you'll just chill for a few minutes and be still and let God's natural evaporation process work, you'll begin to cool off. In fact, you might cool off so much if you are still long enough that you might even feel a little chilled and need to warm up with that thing that was making you so hot just a few minutes ago. A couple things I just learned digging a mailbox post hole early in the morning.